welcome to Game 3. The deciding game to go to the semifinal. Royals won just before us, so that's who the winner will be facing. It's Elijah, Coda, and Michael on the starting lineup. Elijah wins it back to Dawson. Dawson up to Michael. High sticking will be the call. This is really squished in here. Puck stumped into Avonlea's zone. Goes up to Michael. Michael across to Elijah. He's got a head of steam. He's by his man. Dumps up to Coda. Coda fires it in. Elijah goes awkwardly into the boards. Looks like he's okay.
Don't care if you're in, you're not going to the hospital for the
Yep. If you're still breathing, you're playing. Jay flips this off the boards and back into the zone. Brendan with a nice forecheck. Tatum fires it back into the zone. Corbett dumps this in. We got Tatum, Liam, Brendan. Liam with a nice check. Brendan picks, or Tatum with the puck. Gets knocked over. Liam with another turnover, or cause another turnover. Corbett off the boards up to Liam's side. Doesn't connect. With a nice defensive play there. Break that up. Jay off the boards and out. Pete flips it out. Breaks up that 2-on-2. Jay wraps this around over to Kevin. Kevin across to Elijah. Elijah got to the blue line and couldn't get it in. Couldn't get control of that puck. Cash with a poke check. Offside. Tatum, Michael, Coda on forward, Cash and Dawson on defense. Should be icing here.
Keep your feet moving, boys. Let's go.
17-12 remaining in this first period.
Samuel.
Jay with a shot from the point.
You're not going to MC it tonight, or well?
Puck's chipped out into Corbett here. Corbett fires this back to the line. Coda steals it, chips this up to Tatum. Tatum tried to get it chipped over to Michael, couldn't get it over to him. Coda flips this up to Michael just behind him. Michael steals it. Michael back to Corbett at the point. Corbett with the shot. Tatum just about stole it in front. Jay with it. Pass across to Corbett. Corbett fires his puck all the way in. Elijah steals it behind. It goes out to Liam at the shot. Just over the net. Cash of the shot is blocked. Elijah chips it over to Jay. Jay flips it up, doesn't connect it with anyone. It's going to be icing.
Stuff down there!
Tigers hold it into the zone. Porter gets it clear. Jay with it, wraps this puck around. Tigers trying to pass back to D, but D-man was not there. Tigers, the shot goes wide. Cash off the glass. Keaton with it. Keaton with a shot just wide of the net. Keaton holds it in. Dawson up to Michael. Michael sidesteps his man. Can't get it in any farther. Pass up to Coda. Cash up to Coda. Coda chips this across. Tatum gets to the red line and out, or the blue line and out. Michael with the shot. Tigers goalie plays it. Coda holds it in. Oh, wobbled it. Back to Elijah. Corbett off the boards, up to Michael. Just misses him. Coda steals it to the blue line. Got Elijah and Michael there. Elijah gets it pass in front. Can't get the shot away. Elijah steals the back, fires it back in the zone. Michael caused the turnover. Fired back into the Tigers zone. Brendan chips us up to the neutral zone and into the Tigers zone with 12:47 remaining. Tatum with it. Gets it dumped into the Tiger zone. Dawson with a nice pinch to hold it in. Brendan with a chance. Gets checked off the puck. With it, backhand hands it in.
That looks like a shit.
Cash across to Dawson. Dawson up to Keaton. Keaton chips us into Kevin. Elijah's going to chase it down in the corner. Tigers' pass is partially broke up by Keaton. Dawson across the Cash, over to Kevin. Keaton with it. Gets it fired all the way in. 11 minutes remaining in this first period. Oh, Coda just about stole that. Corbett off the boards, doesn't connect with any teammates. Chipped it up to Tatum. 2-on-2 here for the Thunder. Tatum's coming in, bobbled it at the last second, didn't get the shot away. Chance for Coda. Coda across from Michael with a shot. Tatum tries to go short side. Pass back to Jay at the point. Jay with the shot. Deflected just wide of the net.
Corbett's come to you.
We're going to have an icing. Elijah, Liam, Brendan out there on forward, Cash, and Dawson on defense. Tigers win that face-off. They're going to ring it around the boards. Avonlea dumps it into the Tiger zone. Loose puck to the Tigers. Nice poke check by Cash. Elijah steals that. Pass up to Porter. Off his stick. Tatum with a nice cover for Cash there. Offside is the call. Elijah, Coda, Michael out on forward. Corbett and Jay on defense.
Defender!
Advance to the save. Puck over to Corbett. Corbett up to the boards, up to Coda. Puck off of Jay's shin pad. Tigers forward didn't get much on that shot. Elijah up to Michael. Chipped it up to Elijah. Elijah goes wide, backhand, high of the net. Liam steals it, gets it back to Elijah. Elijah with a shot. Elijah with another shot. Rebound, loose. Michael chips this back to Elijah. He's going to have to come and bring it back out and shoot it back into the Tigers zone.
Go get him!
Pass up the middle. Doesn't connect. Jay over to Cash. Cash chips this up nicely to Michael. Michael dumps it the rest of the way into the Tiger zone.
Yeah!
attack.
Your kid needs to grow.
No, shut up, you guys. Shut up. We're good. Sorry. Tatum taking this draw. Brendan gets it clear.
4 minutes.
Brendan just about stole that. Tigers the chance for the point. Hook check. Tatum might have the breakaway here. Tatum with the shot. 5-hole. Just covered up. Tigers bringing it in. Failed to connect with that pass going across the crease. Vance the save. Brennan blocks that. Goes back to the D-man though. Brennan gets this clear of the zone with 2:41 remaining. Elijah off the boards, up to Michael. Michael fires it the rest of the way down. Shot goes high of the net. Elijah gets this fired out. Shot goes wide of the net. Jay gets it. Fires it around the boards. Shot goes off of a shin pad and wide of the net. Michael steals this again. Chips this by his net. Jay across the Dawson. Dawson fires his puck all the way down to the neutral zone. It's grabbed by the Tigers. Dawson wraps this around over to Michael's side. Doesn't quite get to him. It's cut off by the Tigers forward. Shot. Crossbar and out. Shot, Matt's for the save. .49 seconds left in the power play. Cleared. Avonlea's going to get another penalty here. Be a two-man advantage for 30 seconds here. One-timer high and wide, and it's going to go all the way down. Dawson gets it. Fires it down. Just about got it by the D-mat. Shot deflected. Saved by Van. Vance with the save. Vance with another save. Cash hard off the boards, gets it to the point. Tatum gathers it up. Pass across to Michael. Michael finds it. So a face-off in Avonlea's zone with 2:32 remaining in the period. Elijah with the puck, goes back. Tiger's going to bring it out, but Elijah gathers it up. Pass back to Dawson. Dawson fires us all the way down. Brendan has it. Chips us in. Back to even strength here. Liam gathers it up. Icing is waved off. Cash with it. Fans on that clearing pass. Goes up front, Liam gathers it up, chips it up to Mike or Brendan. Pass across to Liam. Brendan chips us in front. Loose puck. It's going to be whistled down. We'll have Tatum, Keaton, Kevin coming out on this shift. Jay and Corbett on defense. Keaton steals it. Should be ice offside.
Go Thunder!
1:05 remaining in this first period. Tatum wins this back to Corbett. Corbett off boards up to Kevin. Kevin passes across, doesn't quite connect with Liam, or Keaton that is. Tatum fires this one. Keaton steals it. Chips it into Kevin. Kevin takes a shot, doesn't get through. Keaton just about drug it out front. Jay holds it in at the point, fires it off the glass. 25 seconds remaining in this first period. Puck along the boards here. Tatum gathers it up, got 10 seconds remaining in the period. Pass out front, broken up. Zero after one. We'll have a flood here. See you in about 15 minutes.
Spitty, by the way, yeah. Spitty? I'm Prairie Thunder alumni. I played Budget 3 years down the way. Really? Up the miles. Yeah, I mean, Ron, I don't like you. I was the goalie, so they liked me there. I played with Curtis Holland and
Muzzy, really?
Yeah, Muzzy, yeah. Oh,
Starting lineup for Avonlea the second period will be Elijah, Coda, Michael, Dawson, and Cash on defense.
Yeah, Troy Kincaid and those boys.
0-0. 7-5 shots are in favor of the Tigers. Tigers dump the puck in. Elijah chips this over to Coda. Cash knocks it down. Gets to the blue line and out. Too many stick checks here. Not enough body checks. Coda brings it out, chips it into the zone. Icing will be the call.
Go Thunder!
Yeah, I'm also seated on
Yeah, they're in the provincial final. Yeah, they're
Puck goes back to Jay. Jay dumps this in behind. Tatum's going to chase it down. Tatum chips it back to Liam. Brandon's out there with them. Jay and Corbett on defense. Brandon chases this puck down, backhands this over to Jay. Jay off the glass and up and out of the zone. Tatum steals it behind the net. Cash gets into the neutral zone. Tigers pick it up. Shot, Vance the save. Elijah, Michael, Coda out there. It's a chance for the Tigers. That's a goal. Nice backhand. Nothing in favor of the Tigers. Cash gets it to the blue line and out. Puck's going to be fired high over the board, or over the glass, or the net, I should say. Shot, Vance saves it. Cash with it. Puck's going to be chipped by. Coda to Keaton. shot is saved. We will have a face-off. Tatum, Keaton, Kevin out there. Pass back to Corbett from the point. Corbett pinches, holds it in. Kevin with the shot, goes towards the net, through the crease and over.
Yeah, he remembers. Good.
Jay with it, fires it in. Goes over to Kevin. Keaton out to Tatum in front. Can't connect with it.
Bradbury down way, I say to his house. This is Marvin's game, right? Oh, yeah, yeah, massive crunch. Didn't want to eat any of it.
Jay takes a shot from the point. Kick to the corner.
Oh no!
Tigers cross ice pass, connects. Shot towards Vance. Vance steers that to the corner. Cash grabs it. Up to Liam. Oh. Gosh, you can't do that. Be a short-handed situation for Avonlea here. Elijah Coder out there. Jay and Dawson. Shot from the point goes wide of the net. Coder steals it, fires it down. Chance for the Tigers, pass out front. Elijah gets to the blue line. Fired all the way down. Pass intercepted by Michael. Elijah gets to the blue line but not out. The shot for the Tigers, Vance the save.
Go Thunder!
59 seconds remaining. We got Tatum and Keaton out there. Face-off win to Dawson. Dawson fires this around. I don't know if it's going to get out of the zone or not. Nope, it's held in. Dawson battling hard along the boards. Gets this wrapped around over to Keaton's side. Keaton with the shot. Jay goes across, shoots it high. He had to rush his shot. 22 seconds remaining in this power play. Turn away from the puck to get the icing. Elijah and Coda, or Brendan out there. Coda on defense right now. Coda fires this all the way in. 12 seconds remaining in the power play. Stretch pass. That's the save. Elijah gets it out of the zone. Back to even strength here. Corbett off the boards. Icing is the call.
That's kind of what we're...
We got Elijah, Liam, Brendan out there. Cash and Dawson on defense. Pass through, Vance with the save. Had to make another save. He's got it underneath him. "13 minutes remaining in this second period." Elijah, Liam, Brandon out there. Elijah wins this back to Cash. Shot from the point goes wide from the Tigers. Tigers lead pass. Vance is going to cover that and hold it for a face-off. Tatum, Keaton, Porter out there. Puck up to Porter. Porter gets it to the blue line and out. Tigers gain the zone. Shot, Vance the save. It's loose in front. Keaton clears it. Gets it back to Jay. Jay's going to backhand this off the glass up to Keaton. Jay gathers it up. Turnover in front of the net. Vance going to cover that. Elijah, Coda, Michael out there. Dawson and Cash on defense. Elijah wins this back to Cash. Cash across to Dawson. Michael's got it. Backhands it, clear the zone. He's got Elijah with him and Coda. Coda just about got around his D-man. Cash gets through. Michael with a chance. He's circling. Rims it back to Elijah. Coda's going to step in, get this puck. Tigers get it. Shot from the point goes wide. Dawson with a stretch pass up to Coda. Doesn't connect. Icing's waved off. Dawson shoots it towards the Tigers' net. Tatum with it. That gets blocked. Offside will be the call.
That sounds vulgar.
Tatum, Brendan, Liam on forward. Corbett and Jay on defense. Tigers with the puck behind the net, pass across. Tigers retain the puck. Brendan steps in front of his man, or that's Corbett, I guess. Chance for the Tigers here. Controlling the puck behind the net. Tatum off the boards to the point. Pass out front. Goes to the D-man. .9:18 remaining in this second period. Elijah, Keaton, Kevin out there. Cash and Dawson on defense. Elijah gets this back to Cash, over to Dawson. Dawson back to Cash, over to Kevin's side. Kevin can't quite get to it in time, but he chips it clear. Puck to Cash. Cash off of Elijah's stick. Goes into Avonlea's corner. We're taking some silly penalties here, you guys. .22 remaining in the second period. Short-handed situation. Power play for the Tigers. Shot over the net. Michael steals this, dumps it all the way down. Tatum gets it. Michael steals it. Takes a shot off the shin pad. Chips it back to Dawson. Dawson fires this down the ice. Tigers dump it in. Tatum steals it. Couldn't gain control of it. Dawson steps in between the pass. Shot off of Cash, or off of Vance's stick. Vance with another save. Dawson off the boards. Cash gets this to the blue line, but not out. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Vance with the save. shot, and it's a goal. Tigers' second goal on the power play. .6:35 remaining in the second period. Face off here. Puck went out of play. Vance with another save. Elijah, Liam, Brandon out there.
Go, Thunder!
Chipped out to Brandon. Brandon across to Elijah. Puck went off the roof, I believe. Cliff, Tatum, Coda, Michael out there on forward. Coda pulls the puck up, shoots it towards the net, goes behind. Puck's in Dawson's feet. Cash with a poke check. Dawson backhands us over to Cash. Cash wraps us around. Picks it up, ships it up to Michael. He's got a 2-on-1 here for Avonlea. Michael with the shot pass across. Tatum can't connect. Coda chips this into Michael. Pass out to Coda. Michael with the shot. Coda with it. Passes over to Michael. Goes into the net. Behind the net to Coda. Coda tries pass in the front. Can't get connected. Dawson fires it back into the zone. Stretch pass. We will have icing. Elijah, Keaton, Porter out there. Jay and Corbett on defense. Elijah wins this back to Corbett at the point. Got a 2-on-1 here for the Tigers. Jesus, you guys, can you stay out of the box? Stop doing stupid stuff. Two 2-0 in favor of Tigers. They're on the power play again. not a power play. It's 5-on-5, I guess.
It should be offset. It should be 4-on-4.
Shot and a goal. That was 3-0 in favor of the Tigers. Tatum, Liam, Brennan out there, Cash, and Dawson on defense. Puck's chipped ahead. Brennan might get a chance here. Dawson with the hit along the boards. Shot from the point, goes off of Vance's glove and over the net. Pass out front. That's the save. Cash gains his own, loses control at the blue line, but regains it. Brennan's trying to dig that puck out. Kevin with a shot. Just wide. Tatum with a shot wide and high. .233 remaining in the second period. Face-off win back to Corbett. Corbett the shot. Go off the boards. Steers that to the corner. Shot from the point. Deflected. Vance has to make a play on that. Michael off the boards over to Porter. Shot goes wide of the net. Minute 25 remaining in the second period. Elijah gathers it up. Pass up to Michael, just out of his reach. Keaton with a nice play to steal that. Keaton's gaining the zone. Gets it chipped in behind the net. Cash steps in, holds it in. 40 seconds remaining. Coda with a chance from the point, shoots. Tigers goalie makes a save, clears it behind the net. competing. Back to Coda.
Good job, boys!
5 seconds remaining in this period. God's sake, you guys! Just a check would have been good there.
Let's just have a minute between periods.
Oh, okay,
Avonlea will be short-handed again here.
Thank you.
Going into the third period, a 3-0 lead for the Tigers here. Elijah wins this draw. Gets stripped from him. Cash with it. Fires it up. Gets to the blue line and out. Tigers with a chance. Shot, advance, save. His.
When do you get back? It's ECM.
Elijah with the draw here.
He's really good at blocking. Everyone has their superpowers, right?
It looks like it says CCM.
Tigers with it behind the net.
He doesn't come up, he's like, I'm trying.
Shot. Goes through. It's in Cash's feet. Can't find it. Michael and Elijah are coming out here. Pass across, doesn't connect with Elijah. Jay steals it. Fires a sent. Coda backhands this all the way in. 44 seconds remaining in this power play for the Tigers. Tigers player falls in the corner. Puck cleared to the blue line and held in. Offside will be the call. Coda and Brendan out on forward. Jay and Corbett on defense. Brendan backhands this to the neutral zone. Corbett gets to the blue line but not out. Corbett's going to get another chance here. Gets to the blue line and it's held in again. Tigers with a chance in front of the net. Corbett off the boards and out. Back to even strength here. got it. Avonlea will go on the power play here.
Okay, cool!
7:17 remaining in the third period. Tatum, Michael, Brendan, Elijah, and Dawson on defense. Elijah with the puck. Pass across Dawson. Dawson back to Elijah. Elijah with the shot. Saved. It's going to be fired all the way now. Elijah chips this up to Michael.
Good job, boys!
Dawson with it. Chips this up to Michael. Elijah chips this across to Michael. Mike's going to gain the zone here. Gets a step on his player. Pass back to Jay at the point. Jay at the shot. Coley with a nice save. Oh my God. We have Elijah on the face-off. Puts it back to Coda. Coda chips it to Jay. Jay up to Elijah, or Coda. Coda gets to the blue line and can't get it through. Coda off the boards and out. Shot, Matt's kick save. Shot goes over the board, or over the net. Coda up to Elijah. Off his stick and clear. Another chance for Avonlea. Elijah's goal! Hey, doesn't the kid, don't we get a power play out of this now? They were getting a penalty. And they already had a man in the box.
Yeah.
So he'll go out and we'll still get 2 minutes out of it, right? I think, or no?
That other guy will stay in.
Yeah.
We'll have him.
Yeah, that one won't get called, yeah. But it was 4-on-4. It's 4-on-4, so that one gets waved off.
That penalty that they had up their arm does not
Face off here is going to be taken by Michael. Puck goes back to Dawson. Tigers steal it. Michael steps up, fires this down. Pass out front, broken up by Cash, but it goes right over to another player. Bounce saves that, it's loose. Shot, high of the net. Michael might get a chance here. Passes across to Brendan, can't quite connect. Pass out front to Michael. Michael, the shot high over the net and out of play. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Elijah and Coda out there. Elijah back to Jay. Jay with the shot from the point, steered to the corner. Elijah's going to chase that down in the corner. Steps out. Can't quite control it. Oh, it's going to be a chance for the Tigers. That's a blocker save. Puck up to Elijah. Elijah across the Coda. Penalty coming up to the Tigers. Be a hooking penalty, I believe. Coda's pass doesn't connect. Elijah has to turn. Elijah gains zone. Backhand pass. Oh, shot. Saved. Pass up to Elijah. Elijah cross over to Brendan's side. Won't connect. Tigers dump it all the way down. That's gonna have to make a play on this.
Go, Thunder! Thunder!
Jay intercepts that flaring attempt, goes back to Elijah. Pass over to Tatum. Tatum back to Elijah. Elijah into Brandon. Michael comes out with the loose puck. Pass back to Elijah at the point. Brennan brings it out. Down net. Elijah taking this draw with Keaton and Coda on forward. Elijah grabs it. Pass it back to Jay. It's in his feet. Cash closes the zone or the distance and intercepts that puck. 13 seconds remaining in the power play. To Keaton. Keaton up to Elijah. Coda's got it. Pass across, can't connect with Elijah. Back to even strength here with 11:50 remaining in this third period. Coda way up front to Elijah, and Elijah gets the puck stripped away. Cash steps up. Jay with it. Up to Coda or Elijah. Puck is loose. Brendan had it for a second, but bobbled it. Shot is not connected with. Chip up front to Brendan. Off his stick. Chance for the Tigers. Toe save by Vance. Cash steps up, breaks that up. Tatum with a 5-hole, but it's saved. Good save by the goalie. .09 remaining in this third period. Elijah, Coda, Michael out there. Elijah wins this back to Corbett. Corbett with the shot, goes wide of the net. Puck gets hung up some snow on the boards there. Elijah wraps this over to Michael. Michael chips this down. Coda might get a chance out of this. Tigers wrap it around. Coda holds it in. Coda gets it to Michael. Michael the shot, saved by the goalie. Coda steals it again. Pass out front. Doesn't connect. Elijah steals it. Puck is going to clear the zone. All the way down. Vance is going to have to make a play on this. Chips it over to Dawson. Cash picks it up. Keaton grabs it. Kevin gets it at the blue line. Keaton chips it the rest of the way in. 8:33 remaining in this third period. 3-1 game in favor of the Tigers. Tatum fires it in. Keaton steals it. Keaton with a wraparound attempt. We'll have a face-off with 8:10 to go. Elijah, Liam, Brendan out there. Face-off win back to Cash with a shot, blocked. Got to walk the line to give yourself an opening to shoot, guys. Tigers shoot it in. Pass over to Cash. Cash gathers it up. Pass across to Dawson. Icing's waved off. Face off here. 7:25. Tatum on this draw. Wins it back cleanly. Nice face off. Coda gets it through his feet. Tatum with a chance. Pass in front. Face off will come in the Tiger zone with 7:11 remaining. Corbett chips this by. Corbett has to fire it in. Delayed offside against Avonlea here. Corbett grabs it. Gonna ring this around. Puck hops over the Tigers' stick. Loose puck, just about grabbed by Coda. He's gonna poke it by his man, gets it back to Jay. Jay with the slap shot from the point, it's deflected, goes high of the net. Wrapped around Dakota. Pass out front, doesn't connect with anyone. Got Michael with it. Cycles it back to Coda. Tatum with a chance to hold it in. Good chip back. Oh, good back check though. Coda passes up to Michael, just about connected with him. 5:50 remaining. Jay held it at the blue line, couldn't get control of it. Keaton gets it at the blue line, dumps it all the way in. Elijah gathers it up. Offside will be the call with 5:34 remaining. Elijah, Keaton, Porter out there on forward. Stretch pass. Cash grabs it. Keaton gets it now. Elijah steals it. Just about got a chance. Cash dumps it in. Delayed offside here. Tigers the pass. Chip it up. We're going to have icing. .443 remaining. You got 14. Face-off win for Tatum. Shot goes wide of the net. Cash. Brendan with it. Just outside stepped his man. Tatum gets by his guy. He's got some room now. Gaining the zone. Pass back to Cash, just holds it in, not quite. Just offside. Elijah, Coda, Michael out there, forward, Jay and Corbett on defense. Puck goes over to Michael. Offside will be the call.
I gotta add some like that.
Tigers off the board. Coda steals it. Elijah grabs it. Jay with it. Can't get the shot away. Michael with it. Michael takes a shot just wide. Corbett pitches it out front to Elijah. Michael grabs it at the blue line. Tigers dump it. Corbett brings it in. Gets it to Coda at the blue line. Steps past his man. Elijah's going to grab the loose puck. Jay up to Elijah. He's gonna have to dump that in. Dawson up the boards and out of the zone with 2:18 remaining. Advance kick save. Tatum blocks it. Tatum chips this all the way in. Okay, fired out by the Tigers. Cash gets to the blue line and puck goes off Brendan's shin pad, stays in the zone. Keaton makes a nice read on that, gets it along the half boards. Keaton still with it, pass out front, doesn't connect. Brendan steals it. Puck's gonna go down. Minute 22 remaining. Icing will be the call. Avonlea will take a timeout. I'm sure they'll pull the goalie here. There's 118. 118 remaining. $119, sorry. Tatum on the draw. Net is empty. Pass across to Dawson. Tigers clear the puck. Michael with it. Michael up across to Elijah. Elijah gets stood up in the blue line. Michael hard off the boards up to Coda. Coda gains his zone. He's going to chip it into Elijah. 34 seconds remaining. Four-minute minor for Elijah. Double minor. Looks like Avonlea's going to need a miracle here. Pass in front, goes through the crease. 22 seconds remaining. Under 10 seconds remaining in this game. Looks like the Tigers going to hold on to a win here. Tigers will take the series. They'll go on to play the Royals in a best-of-3 semifinal. Thank you for tuning in for this season. In the back part. Thank you again for tuning in.